Today is a great, wonderful, amazing, incredible day, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a Dutch day, but not just a Dutch day, but it's a Dutch food day. Top 10 Dutch foods you must try in Amsterdam. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go.
Whoa.
What was that? Oh my god, the video hadn't even started. What is... Someone tell me what that is. That looks like chocolate goodness. It looks like chocolate goodness. What's it on top of? Oh, I love food, as you probably can tell. I can't wait to go and try some food. Let's go.
Whoa.
What's that?
Wow. Welcome to Amsterdam, guys. Today we're gonna take you on a Dutch food tour and I'm gonna show you the top 10 dishes.
Mate, what is... No. What? I'm sorry to be...
Welcome to Amsterdam,
I'm sorry
guys.
to be
Today
annoying.
we're gonna take you on a Dutch food tour and
I'm sorry to be annoying, but what is that? I don't know if that's like a massive meatball on top of mashed potato or it's a massive meatball on top of like a baked potato cut in half. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a volcano. It looks like a volcano. And this is going to be interesting because I know nothing about Dutch food, guys. Zero. But I love food. So, yeah, I'm excited about this video.
I'll show you the top 10 dishes you need to try when you come to Amsterdam.
Okay. So for our first dish, we're going to be starting off with this. These are Poffertjes, which in English literally translates to little poof balls. I heard someone refer to it as if American pancakes and French crepes had a bunch of cute little babies. That's what these are.
They're like baby pancakes. I love pancakes. So it's like a crepe, a French crepe and an American pancake. So they're a bit more fluffy than crepes. It's funny because I don't know if you guys knew this, but in the UK, we call pancakes what the French call crepes. So we have crepes in the UK and we call them pancakes, and that's how we make them. We don't make them fluffy. And when they're fluffy, we call them American pancakes. So it's interesting that your little fluffy things, I'm going to call them little fluffy things, are a cross between American and French pancakes. I love pancakes. I know I'm going to love these.
I love this. This is like the classical version with just powdered sugar and butter. There's also like the loaded version with Nutella and caramel and all sorts of fruit on it, but
Oreos.
I kind of like this one. We have come to the Kuip market here in Amsterdam, which has dozens of little stalls. You can try so many wonderful snacks here.
Now it's time for some comfort food. These are fries in Dutch style. Now we are from Belgium. We have some of the best fries in the world. But the Dutch, our neighbors, have taken them and given them a little bit of a twist. This is called a patatje oorlog, or fries war style. It has mayonnaise, which is pretty normal, onions, which is a little bit strange, but then it also has peanut sauce on it, which is really weird. You would never...
I love peanuts. So if it's anything like satay sauce, I will love it. I don't, however, like raw onions. I don't know if you guys, I don't know, maybe you do like it. I'm not a fan of raw onions. If I'm going to have onions, they need to be grilled. They need to be cooked. Raw onions, I don't like when you bite into them and you get that like vapor in your nose. Ugh, don't like that. But I would definitely have the peanut sauce and the mayonnaise.
Never find this in Belgium. So we're going to try this, find out if it's actually any good.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Don't be cheap with the sauce, dude.
These are really nice golden brown, crispy fried fries with like a nice mayo on it. The onions give it a little bit of punch, and then the peanut butter gives kind of an exotic flavor. It's a little bit sweet, but also a little bit spicy.
It does look a little bit like a war front, though.
Okay.
This market is located on such a beautiful street as well. Look at all these beautiful homes that they have here in Amsterdam.
In a minute we're going to move on to some of the really great comfort hearty dishes with meat and everything. But first, this Stroopwafel.
Stroopwafel. My mouth is watering, guys.
It smells amazing.
It looks amazing too.
Got it here at this stand. They've been making it for over 50 years. People are queuing up here. Wow.
I need that.
And what the
in my
Dutch
life.
people actually do if you don't have a fresh one, like a prepackaged one, they just put it on top of a hot cup of coffee. It melts the caramel in between a little bit. Het is veel liefde gemaakt.
Heel veel liefde. Grootste ingrediënt. Je begint met de originele smaak en dan chocola.
Okay, dankjewel. So I also took one, but I took chocolate on it. I have to say, the guys here are so, so nice. That's the thing about Dutch people. They're really open, really friendly. Oh my god. Now the chocolatey bit.
I could hear it. It was
That's better.
crispy.
No competition. Whoa. So we just left the market and we walked into the city center of Amsterdam. How beautiful it is here with all these canals. They actually call Amsterdam the Venice of the North.
I've heard that they call it the Venice of the North because of all the canals. I cannot wait to go to Amsterdam. I don't know why it's taken me so long to go. I need to visit. It's like the done thing. A lot of Brits go to Amsterdam, mainly for the cannabis and the red light district. However, that doesn't impress me in the sense of I used to live in Thailand. They legalized cannabis while I was in Thailand. Loads of little coffee shops and stuff popped up, and yeah, that novelty is done for me. But however, everything else, I want to see everything else, like the beauty of Amsterdam. I also love coffee, so I will be going to the coffee shops, but not for the other stuff. But yeah, I can't wait.
I'm in the mood for a big steaming hot plate.
Just tell me what that is already. I know that's sausage and mash.
This, people, is called Stamppot. This is a very, very typical dish in the Netherlands. The kind of food that your grandma would cook for you. Stamppot, if you translate it into English, basically means potato mash because it is mashed potato, in this case with some veggies in it. This is endives, I think, and then a meatball and some gravy, a little bit of bacon. This is a dish that stems back to this.
Wow, that sounds delicious. My mouth just watered. Oh my god. Bacon. Crispy, crumbly bacon with mash mixed with veg, with gravy and a big old meatball stuck in the middle of it. That sounds up my street. I reckon Dutch food is probably not too dissimilar from British traditional food and German traditional food. I'm sure the palates are not that different. It looks hella good. I need to try that. That looks good.
17th century in the Netherlands, and it was really popular because even in times of scarcity, this was a really easy and nourishing way to feed a large amount of people in your family. So look at this. Look at it. Oh my god. That gravy is really good. Gooey the mashed potato, crispiness of the bacon, really, really nice.
This restaurant is actually called Stamppot Amsterdam, so they specialize in these kind of dishes. I have a different version: smoked sausage and then some kind of mashed potatoes with veg.
So what we call that in the UK, we'd say that we invented that dish. Don't shoot the messenger. We just say, even though I think it's just like a European. It's just probably a Western European dish, but we call that bangers and mash. Bangers and mash. The banger being the sausage and the mash being the mash, right? So I wouldn't order this dish just because it's part of our cuisine as well. But the other thing that she's eating, my mouth is watering. I can't even speak, guys, because it's full of saliva because I want it. So the other thing that she's eating, the meatball, I would definitely try that. That's good.
Veggies in it. Cheers. They've got more really nice comfort dishes here for when, it's like a nice cold night, and 9 months out of the year it's pretty cold at night here. This is called snacht. It's a really thick soup made out of split peas and other veggies, and you're supposed to be...
See, I know that's gonna taste good. You know, when you look at like a split pea soup that looks like it's probably been cooked with like some sort of ham or something. Oh, I haven't had soup in a long time as well. I miss soup. I haven't had a soup in a very long time, guys. Anyways, that looks delicious.
Be able to put your spoon upright if it's a really good one. There's also some smoked sausage in here.
I knew it. I knew there was some pork in there.
Wow, that's good.
Probably a lot of people right now are thinking pea soup doesn't sound too great.
Sounds good.
This is amazing. I wish you guys could taste this through the screen.
You know what would set it off? You need some fresh bread. Oh, fresh bread. Some butter. Oh, dip it in the soup. So good. I'm getting hungry.
The traditional way to eat it is with a really dark piece of bread, rye bread, and a piece of bacon on top of it.
They also have some traditional decorative items like this coffee bean grinder up on the wall here.
Coming to eat here really...
Sorry, she jumped to that really quickly. The rye bread, rye breads are really popular in Sweden as well. They love Sweden and the Nordic countries. They love their cracker bread, their thin bread. We're more like the Germans, and we like our actual stodgy bread. We're more like the Germans, and that's that way. But I'm willing to try some cracker bread.
Feels like 40 years ago eating at your Dutch grandma's house. I didn't have a Dutch grandma, but I can imagine this is what it feels like.
If you like comfort food and that kind of stuff, this video is only going to get better from here on out. So definitely make sure to watch all the way until the end to see the climax. Now we have come to FEBO, which is an experience that I've never seen anywhere in the world. Literally a wall full of hot snacks.
Guys, what? I feel like I'm living in the Jetsons. You know, the TV show, The Jetsons. This is like the future. What do you mean? So you just come up to this wall of food, you scan it, it looks like it's contactless payment, and you just take the food out. That is like efficiency. Wow. Why isn't... It's like a vending machine, but for hot food. Wow.
You come in here, it kind of sounds like you're entering an oven, which you probably are. And then it continues here. Pay first.
Push the button.
Push what button?
Push the button. Push the button. Push the button.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a button. And now you just take it, and like inside, they keep it hot. It's literally like a massive amount of tiny ovens. 0 waiting time, unless you forget to push the button. And it's really cheap. It's only a few euros.
And the cool thing is they have these all over Amsterdam actually. And
it makes so much sense. Quick and convenient. You don't even have to speak to anyone. This is like ultimate antisocial behavior. If you're someone who doesn't like interacting with human beings. But this is the way that we're going, isn't it? Like, I feel like our lives are going to get automated. Like, everything's going to be automated. AI is going to take care of everything. Machines are going to take care of everything. It's going to get to a point where we don't actually need to interact with one another. And in order to interact with another human being, it needs to be intentional. Do you know what I mean? And that's kind of scary. It's a little bit scary, but I also quite like convenience. Because we're also going to get self-driving cars as well. Have you seen? I watched a documentary the other day about these self-driving cars. Like in LA, they have these cars that just turn up. There's no driver, and it's a taxi. It's like an Uber, and they get in, and the car just takes you to your destination, and that's it. We're living in crazy times. The future's going to be very weird. When we're older. It's gonna be unrecognizable. I know it.
we're open till 3-4 a.m. so at midnight you can get a snack after having some beers.
You went for a beer.
For mine, I've chosen the bami hap, very typical Dutch. These are stir-fried noodles. These are breaded and then fried. Really unique if I'm...
Wait. Did he just say stir-fried noodles that have been rolled in batter and then fried? What type of sorcery is this? Let me say that again. Stir-fried noodles that have been rolled in batter and fried. Who thought of this? Who thought, you know what? Who thought when they went and got their Chinese or their Indonesian noodles and was like, you know what would be really, really good to do? Roll these in some flour and fry them. Who thought of this? Anyways, I'm just going to trust that it's nice. We'll see when he bites into it, but I've never heard of anything like that before in my whole entire life.
Say?
There's a bunch of other filling in there as well normally.
I think there's some beef as well.
Why?
A little spicy.
This is a cheese souffle.
molten cheese on the inside. They're still warm. It's so cool. No waiting time, and they're just warm.
This is a frikandel. And we know all these words because we are from Belgium. The Netherlands are our neighbors. But we also speak the same language, Dutch. There's a slightly different accent. This is frikandel. Kind of like if a chicken nugget and a cow had a baby.
So what do they speak in Belgium? In Belgium, he said they speak Dutch. So do they speak Dutch? And I thought Belgium also speak French. Do Belgium speak Dutch, French, and German? I feel like they're a weird country and they're like bordered by all these countries and they speak all their languages. Let me know in the comment section. I don't really know much about Belgium, but it sounds that way.
It's a good description.
It's good.
Now the big question is, which one of these is the best?
The bami.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird though, like noodles breaded and then deep fried with other veggies and filling, but it's
Trust
really,
me.
really good.
It's good.
I trust you, okay. Dish 6 of 10, FEBO snack, 3 to 4 euros each. That's really reasonable. That's very reasonable.
Good morning, welcome back to Amsterdam. Today we're gonna continue our food tour and we're gonna start off with this little stall here, recommended by locals as one of the best places to try the next dish, so let's see. Now we have some very typical fish dishes from the Netherlands. The Netherlands is typically very well known for its fishery, and they have some things that you can only find here. I have this one, which is called herring in a sandwich.
What is it with? Oh my god. What is it with you Western Europeans and Northern Europeans and your herring? You love herring. Do you know what's weird about the UK? Is that we're an island and you would think that fish, all sorts of fish would be like high on our food list. Apart from fish and chips, yes, we do have that, which is with cod or sometimes haddock. Apart from that, we don't really eat much fish. It's not as popular as it should be. It's weird. It's really weird. But yeah, herring seems to be very popular in Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Finland. Obviously Amsterdam now. I just keep seeing it. This doesn't look appetizing to me, and I'll tell you why. I don't like raw onion, number one. And I like raw fish, but only when it's sushi. This looks like it's raw fish with raw onion in white bread. That doesn't look appealing, but it might be nice. I'm willing to try it. I'll watch them try it and see if it's nice, but that does not look appealing to me. Just saying.
Maatjes in Dutch, a raw herring that is salted and a little bit preserved with some chopped onions on it.
25 tons, see? I'm sorry if I insulted any of you beautiful Dutch people, but raw fish in white bread with raw onions sounds horrific.
Wow.
Is it good? Because I'm typically not the biggest fan of maatjes.
It's good.
I like this.
So soft. It has a bit of a fish taste, of course, but it's also salty. The onions, but it like melts in your mouth.
And this is...
I'm willing to give it a try. If you guys say it's nice, I will try it. I'm all for trying new things. Even though it sounds a bit, yeah.
Kibbeling, which is fried up fish in a light, crispy batter, and then they deep fry it and serve it with this sauce, which is a tartare sauce. Typically, this is made with cod, and they actually...
Excuse me, that looks like our dish, or the dish that we made famous, fish and chips. That's just cod. That's just battered cod fried with tartar sauce. That's fish and chips. Cool. So we share that. That's cool. I don't need to try that, but I will. Because it looks like it's just like fish and chips.
Started doing this because the cheeks of the cod fish were like waste. They didn't really use it in the cuisine that they had here in the Netherlands. So they thought, how about we put in a little bit of batter, we fry it up, maybe then we can eat it. That's how it started. But now they make this with all sorts of white fish. We just really like tasting the local food that you can just get out here at these little stalls. And I think that is where really the heart of Dutch cuisine can be found. Cheers.
Sounds good.
You can hear the crispiness.
I heard someone say once, a very wise man, that a stroopwafel a day keeps the doctor away, which is why I decided to get another one. We got it at Van Wonderen, which is this really luxurious, probably pretty tourist-oriented shop that sells all kind of special stroopwafels. You can see this one has like caramel chocolate on top and everything. So I'm curious to see if it's gonna be any better. It's very decadent. I would say the one we had yesterday was better. The stroop, like the
I could tell because when she bit into it, it was kind of like, it looked like it was chewy. That doesn't look as fresh as the one that I ate yesterday. It was crispy and it was like melted together because I think they were literally preparing it fresh in front of them. That looks like it's been sat a few hours. Do you know what I mean? You can just tell.
was just more tasteful. And this one cost, I think, 4 times as much. This was 13 euros for this.
Now we're going to a restaurant. This is something completely different from like the very old school traditional Dutch foods we have tried. Now it's a bit more exotic fusion cuisine. I'll explain inside. We have come to Stamppot, which is an Indonesian restaurant to try the Dutch Indonesian cuisine.
Dutch Indonesian cuisine? Is that a thing? Let me know in the comment section because actually I would be more surprised. Like, oh my God, there's Dutch, what? How can you have Dutch Indonesian cuisine? That doesn't make sense. The reason why I'm not that is because in the UK, we genuinely have British Indian cuisine, like British Indian, whereas like the curries in our British Indian cuisine, you can't get them in India. We only have them in the UK. They were invented in the UK, like the korma and other things as well. We have our own Indian. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised you have Indonesian though. I think that's quite unique. Do you have like a lot of Indonesian immigrants? I've got so many questions, guys. And you're gonna have to answer them in the comment section. I know there's not many of us yet, but I just know there's gonna be a lot of us. So make sure you subscribe, number one, because we need a community. This is gonna be a community. We're gonna learn together. But let me know in the comment section if you have a lot of Indonesian immigrants in the Netherlands, and that's the reason why you have Indonesian Dutch food. Let me know, because I'm interested. Let me know.
The most typical thing to eat here is a rijsttafel, which translates into rice table. It's a rice, of course, but then they have a bunch of different side dishes to go with it. It can be up to 20, 30, 40 different dishes, but
I am hungry.
we have been civil. We just took the small one, which is about 10 dishes. Back in the 17th century, the Dutch were really seafaring people. They established the East Indian Trading Company to trade spices, and then there was also a bit of a colonial history with Indonesia. And then when the Dutch came back to the Netherlands, they integrated the Indonesian cuisine with the Dutch cuisine and it basically invented this. You won't find this in Indonesia. This is probably the most popular Indonesian dish here. It's kip satay. It's chicken with a spicy peanut-based sauce.
Chicken satay.
Wow. It's so good. It's sweet and spicy. Lemongrass taste in there.
So this is a soy sauce.
So who cooks the food though? That's what I want to know. Is it the Indonesian immigrants or is it Dutch people that have learned to cook Indonesian food? It sounds very, 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 very similar to our Indian. We have a lot of Indian restaurants, a lot of, well, I say Indian, but there's a lot of Pakistani restaurants. Actually, I would say Pakistani restaurants outnumber the Indian restaurants in the UK, but because we have a lot of Pakistanis and a lot of Indians, the cuisine has kind of molded together with the Britishness, and it's turned into its own thing. Do you know what I mean? It's its own thing. Yeah, if you've not had a British, like Indian or Pakistani food, it's delicious. But yeah, let me know. Is it because you've got Indonesian immigrants there? Let me know.
Based beef stew, and then they also have some veggies with some coconut milk. And this is like, I thought it was chili or something, but see the peanut? There's a peanut in here, and then also some scraped coconut. So I'm gonna put some on there.
That sounds
And I love it that you get so many small different plates and you can just choose whichever you like and try a little bit of everything.
For our next stop, we walked to the edge of the city center to visit this It's not just a windmill. It actually houses one of the most famous breweries in all of Amsterdam, and they also have a bar there. It doesn't get more Dutch than windmills. And I mean, it has a bar. It's probably the best windmill in the world.
Oh my god.
All right.
This entire time.
The triple, which is the original.
I'm very sorry, this entire time it's been on 360p. My laptop seems to keep on heating up and slowing down, but I hope it's been okay to watch.
Beer, which has been brewed here for over 50 years, but now they have more than 15 beers. 10 they have on tap, which is really cool. I'm just gonna try it. As a Belgian, I'll give you my opinion. Strong flavor, a little bit fruity. Nice bitter twist to it.
What is your official Belgian rating for this beer?
I'd give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. And actually what they have here with their beer are beer snacks. They have a bunch, but these are my personal favorites. These are called bitterballen. It's meat ragout, breaded and fried. I mean, meat fried. Cheers.
I'll tell you what he's doing incorrectly though. You need to open up that paper, because it's one of those flappy ones that you open up so that you can dip it in properly. I only learned that like only a few years ago. You know when you get them from McDonald's? And I used to always try and like dip, and I didn't realise you could open it up. And I bet there's some of you right now that didn't realise that you can actually open up that paper, this little thing here. You can open it. I bet you didn't know. Wait, let me know in the comment section and be honest if you knew. Let me know.
Wow. But be careful with the beers though, because this one we are drinking just now is 8% and you don't really taste it. It's like a really strong beer, so if you have a couple, be warned. Alright, we made it to our next place for one of the best foods here.
If you know anything about Turkish food, you will have heard of kebab, which is basically veal meat that has been packed onto a spit, and then they grill it around in front of this fire and they shave it off in layers.
I think it's very much a European food at this point. I think a lot of European countries have Turkish immigrants, a hell of a lot. So the UK, we have a lot of Turkish immigrants. Sweden has a fuck ton of Turkish immigrants, and they've integrated their cuisine into Swedish. They've got their own like Swedish, Turkish hybrid cuisine, a bit like how you guys have the Indonesian, Dutch cuisine, and we have the British, Pakistani, Indian cuisine. They have their own thing. So, but kebabs I think are in every country, but every country does it a little bit different. So I'm interested to see if this is any different.
This food was inspired on that very dish. It is called a kapsalon. Literally, that is hairdresser in English. It is one layer of fries, topped with a layer of molten cheese, then a layer of kebab meat. Then there's some salad on there. I feel like these vegetables are just window dressing here, but anyway.
That sounds delicious, because all those elements I've had before, but maybe not in that sort of layering. Do you know what I mean? So I've had kebab meat, and I've had chips with cheese, what we call cheesy chips, where the chips are like scrambled with the cheese and the cheese is melted amongst the chips. And I've had that with kebab meat and with salad, but not in that assembly when it's, you know, it's not an actual dish. It's just something you can purchase separately. So you'd purchase the cheesy chips separately and the kebab meat separately and the salad. I would absolutely enjoy this kapsalon. I would absolutely love this. This is delicious. It sounds like one of the after you've been on a night out and you've been drinking. In the UK, we tend to have kebab then. I don't know when you guys have kebab. Let me know in the comment section below. But for us, it's very much after you've been drinking, after you've been out. Let's go get a cheeky kebab. That's what we do.
It's my kind of salad.
Each bite has a little bit of meat, a little bit of fries, and a little bit of cheese. There's no good way of doing this. I think this is the perfect food to try if you've been out on the town for a night and you have a big hangover the next day.
Yeah, it's good hangover food as well. Okay, so we're the same. We're the same. We do that as well.
You should watch this video next, where we're going to explore Amsterdam for 2 full days and try a lot more of the local foods, or watch our Belgian food tour. See you in the next one.
I might watch that next time. Oh my god, I am hungry. I don't know about you guys, but I need to eat now. Like, I'm so hungry. This is so good. Dutch food, delicious. I don't know which one I'm more like interested in. The waffle. That waffle is burnt into my mind. I need to try that. Or that mountain of mashed potato with that meatball just stuck on top. Chef's kiss. Or the Indonesian food. The Dutch Indonesian food look delicious. All your food looks incredible. I have to. When I come to Amsterdam, when I come to the Netherlands in general, I need to try your cuisine because that looks so good. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. If you've not subscribed, what are you doing? Just click it. It's one button. Until the next one, I will see you very soon.